Good evening and welcome to Tobago Connect. Yet another evening of great music, great culture, great information, and with the Tobago perspective, Tobago Connect. Introducing co-host Joshua, the man we call Joshua Powder. Josh, this idea we came up with looking at some of the event highlights of Tobago over the last 2 decades. And I
Hmm.
realized we have to do it in part one, part two,
Yeah,
part three. Um, I think it is so important that we don't lose the history of who we are and what we have done
yeah.
as an island in the two island state. Your thoughts?
John, it's a pleasure being here first off. So thanks again for having me on the program. I think it's an excellent idea. We should definitely look back and appreciate.
Yeah. So I think, folks, what we're trying to do today is really pull together a number of clips
Hmm.
of different events that have happened over the last 2 decades. And we're going to try and do a part two of it. I call it event clips of Tobago or event highlights of Tobago over the last 2 decades. And today we want to start with, remember that primary school, Signal Hill Primary School, that became the most successful
Yep.
primary school in terms of the biennial music festival championships. And they won at the championship level. They actually won over 6 trophies, Josh,
Hmm.
and including the best junior choir, the best primary school folk choir, and the best overall choir. They actually won those trophies and came back after that music festival hailed as one of the most successful
Successful. Yeah.
primary school choir.
Definitely.
And
Definitely.
so, yeah, so the first clip is really a clip showing the excellence of a primary school choir and featured two folk songs here as we listen to
Hmm.
the Signal Hill Government Primary.
John,
Well,
amazing.
yeah,
You know what always gets me
yeah, yeah.
is the
Yes,
level of expression. Always gets me every single time. The level of expression is just amazing.
yeah. I mean, the choreography is just out of this world. I mean, the movements, the storyline, and I recall in Trinidad in the championships. I mean, they just had the whole audience
Yeah.
just buzzing, you know. So who do we have up next? We want to talk about in our clips.
Well, I know we're supposed to look at KJB, the voice. Can you tell us a bit about him
That's
before we
right.
dive in?
Yeah, this is Kurt Gill, KGB, popularly known as that, radio announcer, performer, hip hop. I mean, he is such a talented guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes, people kind of underestimate and underrate him.
Yeah.
But I think he's just one of the most amazing performers. And in this clip, you would see where he performed at the Hillside Jazz for the Tobago Jazz Experience and just mesmerized the audience. I also recall in the play by Roma Spencer several years ago called Baseman, which was a play celebrating the work um, of the Mighty Shadow,
Yeah.
right? It's called Baseman, and he played Baseman, and he was a complete imitation of the Mighty Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, let's take in KGB, live there at Hillside Jazz.
Let's take a look.
Really, really an amazing. You would love this.
I was planning to forget Calypso and go and plant peas in Tobago. Ay, ay, ay. No, 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 no. But I was afraid. They say I can't make the great Naya. But every night I lie down in my bed. I hear in a bass, this radio here, in my head. Yeah, what the radio say? All of you with me? I was planning to take a vacation and leave my beautiful island. They say, KG, no, but you just can't go. They say, just now is the inside jazz. You have to come and give them that thing hard. I said, tune my mic, tune my mic, tune my mic, tune my mic. Give me mid range, mid range, mid range, mid range, mid range, mid range. All I want to know where the tape come in. Long time I was watching TV and I see the tape and I find the tape. I turn on the TV. I see the man. You know what the man was singing? Najib Elias, all kind of lumber, hardware, iron, tape, and etc. If you want leather to make a shoe, Najib Elias is the. I know you. Najib Elias, all kind of lumber, hardware, iron, tape, etc. If you want leather to make a shoe, yeah. Najib Elias is the man for you. What we doing now? I'm going to take some water and we're going to go into the thing. Let's go. We call this one. Where Chufina coming just now? Chufina coming. She's somewhere wrong, you know. Yeah. Now, I been always fascinated by making the songs and thing. I hope all you appreciate me, right? All you love me, right? Cool. So I call this one inhale, exhale. All right? Inhale and exhale. So it's like this. Wait, I can't pass in. KGB. Come on. Inhale, exhale. Yo, gotta say thanks again, for everybody supporting KG. I live right up here, Yeah, on the hill, thing. Right. Wait, hold on. You don't conduct it, wait. Wait, oh God, wait now. Let me do my thing, yeah. There's a lady that she had to say something, and she always just tell me, whenever I go out, I must tell her hello. So I'm going to turn back, and when I turn back around, she will come, right? Hold on.
Good afternoon, everybody. Oh, God. Are you all right? Is your girl Jovina here now? All you know, this hillside just is a beautiful, splendiferous thing. Oh, God, it's nice. All you know me, I in everything. And those that eat because you know the mighty glass show. All right. All you good, yeah? All you, have a good night. I'm gone.
All right, so. Now, to me, one of the greatest entertainers ever, to me, was Michael Jackson. All you agree? All you like Michael? Well, I call this segment here the tribute to Michael. All right, so we're going now. Clap, 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 ole. Clap, 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 clap. Viola, louder. KG. Make some noise there. So it's like that, eh? But there's one thing I want people to know. Tobago has so much talent. Yeah? We know that, and we know that. Right? It's time for them to look to Tobago for talent, for some more talent. All agreed, me? Yeah, because we have everything here. Anyhow, cut that and let me go back to the thing. And now, back to our regularly scheduled program. What we say now? Carnival just done. And there was a rhythm that I did real like and thing. I listened to it, I hear it, I said, nah boy, I really like this rhythm. So I can't do it now, okay? I think all of them might know it. Bunji Garden have a song, and so, Carnival we going so and so. Oh, you know that song, right? So here the rhythm for it. Dirty bit. KG, enough respect. Thanks a lot, everybody. Peace.
John, I was there for this live. Actually, I was there for this live. I was there for this live. I remember him. It's the first time I heard him, and I thought he was an international guest artist until he spoke dialect. Because when he came onto the stage, he didn't start with the local accent. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, Curtis is just an amazing. I mean, he was a member of the choir for several years, and he was a big addition to what we used to offer. And again, the Hillside Jazz was one of the community events similar to Castara,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
so on that we added to kind of help community festivals as part of the Tobago Jazz Experience
Yes.
brand. So another festival that featured was the Tobago International Mutadi
Yes. Drum.
Drumming Festival. And this festival, unfortunately, was stopped in the late, well, I won't say the mid 2000s, but I think this was a festival that was going somewhere as a unique cultural offering because we were able to experience drums of Asia,
Yeah.
drums of Africa, drums of Europe, drums of Latin America. And what you had was a whole potpourri, of drums from all over, including military drums. And the festival was really one that was edutainment, but it was also one where the drummers themselves appreciated diversity. It's not only me who play a djembe that's important,
Yeah.
And this festival was one of the ones that was building, and of course went through the start-stop syndrome.
Yeah.
So Mutadi, by the way, is based in Canada, and he's a master drummer. And right now, of course, he's not well, and he doesn't drum anymore. But
Oh.
we constantly have to keep him in our prayers and really thank him for the work that he did
Yeah, he has done.
during
Yeah.
that period. Yeah.
Okay.
So the clip that you're about to see is really a clip from some of our own drummers and some of the visiting drummers that took place at the old shopper.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Adeo, ori ra ra ra, ori ro ro ro. Hey, Adeo, ori ra ra ra, ori ro ro ro. Yellow.
Yes, John.
Yes, it has Mutari and and you saw a little clip there of a guy on the tabla
Mm-hmm.
from India. But in its essence, if you get to see the whole show, you will
Yeah.
see a diverse array of other drums. And then, of course, you would know this one, the Tobago International Gospel Festival,
Yes.
which took place, yeah, from 2003 right up to 2006. And this was really targeted to the Bible Belt, you
The
know.
Bible Belt.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, so a partnership was forged between the then THA and Bobby Jones.
Mm.
And in the very first year, we had people like Vicky Winans, Bobby Jones, and his
Wow.
choir and so on. It was really, really, we had people like East Lenore and Signal Hill and some other choirs performing and so on. But years after, we had to move to Dwight York Stadium. And the clip we're about to show is the combined choir, which
Mm-hmm.
I thought was very instructive. That was made up of persons from Pentecostal, Church of God, Open Bible, etc.
Near diverse.
And yeah, and I had the privilege of working with them to made it even more exciting for me having that experience. But at that time, of course, the idea was really to have the capacity to be on a stage like that. And I thought the work that they did was pretty interesting. So I think this clip is just an example of those days and what was possible in the gospel festival. Let me ask you a question before we show the clip.
Mm-hmm.
What what do you think, right? Now, if we were to think about doing a gospel festival,
Mm-hmm.
what would be two pretty key things you as a young person would
Mm-hmm.
think we need to do?
I think it would be based on one, inclusion. I think everyone would have to be involved from a stakeholder perspective, because we need everyone to make it work. You know, and I just think good event management and coordination overall. I think once we have the right people behind it, we could pull it together, and we ourselves, we may be surprised. We could have a product to export as well.
Yeah, yeah, totally agree. All
Hmm.
right, so here's the clip of the combined choir at that time of the Tobago International Gospel Festival.
quite a few familiar faces I saw.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, a lot of familiar faces. Yep. Hmm.
yeah. It tells you how time flies and people age,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah,
100%.
just amazing, amazing. Um, what I liked about the Gospel Festival was the fact that, the fact that you had all these festivals that
Hmm.
were intent on bringing persons to the island. And I think that that remains a core mission. Anytime we start talking about festival tourism, it's really about bringing people to the island
Yeah.
so the island benefits socially, economically, and so on. But beyond that, it's really a way to keep the stakeholders,
Yeah.
those people in the industry, yeah, to keep them active and to always striving to excel, especially in a place where sometimes we celebrate mediocrity.
Yeah.
So I think it's really, really something to think about how we can harness some of these festivals and re-engineer them, recalibrate, and see how best we can get them back on track.
And I think overall accept that this is our product that we can export as well. I think once we see it as that, then we will put all the systems in place to ensure that it is kept and improved upon.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think that makes way for a performer that I admire and somebody that I really respect.
Hmm.
She has been performing for more than 4 decades. And Lynette Louis, I mean, she has gone through all of the competitive things you can think of. Teen talent, scouting for talent, you name it. And she has been with the Kairak Village for more than 25, 25 years, more than 30 years actually. And she's been singing around me, I know, since she's about maybe 15, 16.
Hmm.
So that tells you, in terms of jazz, Lynette Lewis still stands out as one of our foremost voices in the country. And I like the fact that for cultural confidence, we have to support those people who are very talented on the island and give praise to them while they are alive. Your thoughts?
I mean, I'm 100% in agreement with that. Tobago on a whole level has so much that we should really cherish, bring together. As I said before, prepare for export.
Turn your lights down low and pull your window curtain. Oh, let your moon come shining into our lives again. Saying, ooh, I wanna give you some good, good loving. I wanna give you some love. I wanna give you some good, good loving. Oh, I wanna give you some good, good loving. Lauren, you better wake up. I need a jet plane to take me non-stop. I can't stay in New York City when there is sunshine and pan in my country. Lions is the place that we jam in with Kalyan and Charlie's roots clashing. Everyone happy partying, and I'm freezing in Brooklyn. Darling, Lauren, don't cry, I'm leaving. I can't miss this jamming with all them steel band beating and woman background shaking. If the bug bites you, baby, then you could come and join me inside Catelli's steel band, jamming at some man, woman. Oh, yeah. Babe, my mind is made up. Airport Kennedy will be my next stop. But don't cry and try to convince me, 'cause my suitcase done pack already. And if you start feeling lonely and mass fever vibrating your body, just make a quick reservation and touch down in this land of steel band. Woman, Laurie, don't cry, I'm leaving. I can't miss this jamming with all them steel band beating and woman background shaking. If the bug bites you, baby, then you could come and join me inside Catelli's steel band, jamming at some man, woman. Laurie, don't cry, I'm leaving. I can't miss this jamming with all them steel band beating and woman background shaking. If the bug bites you, baby, then you could come and join me inside Catelli's steel band, jamming at some man, woman.
How do you take that to help build capacity in the region so that at the end of the day, we have not just the TNT product, but we have this Caribbean voice product?
Well, I
That
mean,
I think is something to think about, you
yeah,
know?
I mean, from my perspective, I believe we could only do so much within ourselves, in terms of us bringing the talent, dedication, and work ethic to the table. But I believe that we have to partner with the powers that be. We have to have people that are also interested, in us and what we have talent-wise to export, and have them also develop something where we can all benefit and zone into. So I guess us as talents within ourselves, sure, but we need help. We need help from persons that are responsible, from persons that have been appointed to really push this out and accomplish what we want to accomplish.
Yeah, but I mean, I hear that, Josh,
Mm-hmm.
but I think even beyond that, I think we have to find a mechanism
Mm.
for reaching out. You know, I always say this, that over the years in moving and traveling with the choir, what really happened is that it took research, researching
Okay.
all the choral festivals, checking them out, then you send in all your assets, and then you make the application. And when people realize what you are and who you are, so be it.
Yeah.
And we have gone to festivals where they had us opening on the opening show, and by the end of the week, after the performances, they now want you to close.
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
so I mean, I'm saying people don't know until they have the experience.
Experience. Yes.
And I'm
True.
saying that I think you have so much power with what you are doing,
Mm-hmm.
even on the performance side, because you have a whole brand and that. But beyond that, the technical knowledge, the networking knowledge is how do we find those partners in the Caribbean
Okay.
that
I
we can
understand.
start to link with to
Mm-hmm.
start to help build the thing so the rising tide effect can take place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's, I
Yeah.
mean, a bigger discussion, which I'm
Yes.
sure we will have at our level at the Tobago Connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, so I really hope that you all enjoy the show, Josh. It's been a pleasure doing this with you,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope that we look forward to seeing you next week again on another program of Tobago Connect. And this is where we try to focus on culture, the environment, music, festivals, you name it. And that's what we are really about, connecting you out there with Tobago and some of the glorious things that have happened and are happening now in this wonderful space and place. Good night and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks, Josh.